In what could be the first major shakeup of President Donald Trump's second term, National Security Advisor Mike Waltz is expected to depart the administration in the coming days. That's according to two sources familiar with the matter who spoke to CNN. Waltz's position has been uncertain for some time, but earlier this week it was made clear to him his role leading the National Security Council had come to an end. One of the sources described it as no longer a question of if he would leave, but when. Also on the way out is Alex Wong, the Deputy National Security Advisor, according to another person familiar with the ongoing discussions. While a final decision hasn't been made, real estate developer and longtime Trump ally Steve Witkoff is currently under consideration to replace Waltz. Witkoff, who holds no prior government experience in national security, has been acting as a special envoy and has led key discussions with countries like Russia and Iran. Wall's downfall appears to have started months ago when he mistakenly added a reporter to a group chat that included sensitive information about potential military strikes. Though Trump stood by him at the time, four sources told CNN that Wall's credibility and clout inside the West Wing never fully recovered. Top aides reportedly began distancing themselves, and Trump himself considered firing Waltz back then. He ultimately held off, hoping to avoid what he called first term style chaos and to not give his critics an easy win. But now, 100 days into his second term, Trump seems less concerned about perceptions of disorder. Multiple people inside the administration say Waltz's exit has long felt inevitable. Wall's influence has been fading for weeks. That became even more evident when several National Security Council staffers were dismissed at the suggestion of far right activist Laura Boomer, who claimed they were disloyal. Wall's insiders say had little say in the matter. There was also an unusual scene on Tuesday. Waltz boarded Marine One with President Trump, but when Trump transferred to Air Force One for his Michigan trip, Waltz was left standing on the tarmac at Joint Base Andrews. While some say he was never meant to travel, others in the administration viewed it as a pointed signal. Behind the scenes, some officials had begun discussing how to ease Waltz out of the White House, perhaps with a soft landing somewhere else. But one source now says even that is no longer a priority. Trump, this person said bluntly, lost confidence in him a while ago. The president is also said to be frustrated by the tight race to replace Waltz in Florida's congressional district, a race that should have been an easy win for Republicans. With both Waltz and Wong heading for the exit and Steve Witkoff potentially stepping in, the administration's national security policy may be headed for a dramatic shift just months into Trump's return to the Oval Office. Stay tuned for more updates.